Right lads, welcome to On The Bench TV. How are you all this evening? In this one, we'll talk about Lovren, Monolas, the injury concerns for obviously Liverpool and Roma before the Champions League tie. I thought I'd bring this one up, basically in this one guys, because it's, I see people talking about Monolas not being available for the first leg of Liverpool, but what I can tell so far, guys, if we start with this one, is that it looked like he got brought off as a bit of a, what's the word for it? Just a precaution, basically. It looked like he had a bit of cramp, but they are saying that he could be available for their game on Wednesday. So we don't know whether he will or he won't be available for the first game, obviously at Anfield, against us. So I don't know whether you want to say fingers crossed with it, because Lovren obviously got brought off as well, didn't he, guys? And we're still waiting for a full update on Lovren. Jurgen Klopp said that he would like to say that it was more of a knock than a tear or like a pull, whatever, a strain. But I haven't seen any major updates surrounding Lovren, whether he will be available for that game. If any of you guys have seen anything, then let me know, because obviously at the moment, very, very busy. So I can't spend 24 hours a day trying to look at everything, but from what I can tell at the moment, Lovren and Monolas are pretty much in a similar situation. Apart from Monolas just looked like it was a bit of cramp. Lovren looked a little bit more serious, but with both players, we're kind of awaiting updates from the teams, So I wanted to really do a video saying it looks like Roma could be without their, their best centre-back. In my opinion anyway, Monolas, top centre-back. I saw Jack Mack had put out a YouTube video. We all know who Jack Mack is by now, saying that he's like the Virgil van Dijk for them. I've got to agree with that, Jack. I definitely feel that he's a quality centre-back. He was instrumental against Barcelona, wasn't he? We all know that by now as well. So it would be a big miss for Roma. But I do feel that Lovren would be a big miss for us as well, considering Joel Matip is out for the rest of the season, guys. So hopefully, fingers and toes crossed, like we like to say on my channels, Lovren is available as well. So that's the first thing that we want to talk about. Jerry says, Lovren is injured since when? Since the last game, mate. He got pulled off, didn't he? He was limping a bit. The last thing that I saw, like I say, was that Jurgen Klopp had said that it looked like it was just a knock from what he could tell, but he hopes it's just a knock and not anything more serious than that. But we're still waiting confirmation. As far as what I could see, I mean, I did this. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just make sure. So I haven't looked at this since earlier. Let me just see quickly why I'm on this live stream. See whether there's been an update. I mean, I saw this around lunchtime, was the update. Defensive scares for both Liverpool and Roma ahead of Champions League showdown. Let's see. I'm just going on Liverpool Echo quickly, guys, while we're on this live stream here. So Monolas was only suffering from cramp after starring in a brace. It says there, which I just said anyway. Klopp said after the game when Lovren was brought off with the injury, I didn't see the knock. I would love it if it would just be a knock rather than a strain or a tear or whatever. I have no clue. So basically just exactly what I've just said there, guys, which from what I was digging up earlier is basically the same as what I said. And this is on Liverpool Echo, so you can see this yourself. I can't see what time they put this up, but this is their update. He felt something, but I didn't speak to him afterwards. I only saw that he was limping. We made a change because we could make that change. We had a centre-half on the bench. Hopefully, it is not too serious, of course. But I cannot say more now. What time did Liverpool Echo put that one out? That was lunchtime as well. That was 9 minutes past 12. That was reported by the Liverpool Echo, guys. So that's your update on Lovren as well. There's nothing after that. You're right, Blue Tick, mate. Welcome to the stream as well. Hope you're good. And Jiwi, I hope you're good today, buddy. He says hello, by the way. Hello to you as well, Jiwi. I wanted to just put out there what I wanted to say as well. I think Lovren is a bigger blow for us than Monolas for them. I kind of feel like, we will think that Lovren is a bigger blow for us than Monolas is for them, because Lovren is like, obviously, with Matip being out for the rest of the season as well, I do feel like we will consider Lovren being a massive blow, especially because Lovren's been good recently, ain't he, guys? No matter like what his history's been with Liverpool and, you know, his consistency levels, Lovren's been solid for us recently next to Van Dijk. You know, he was fantastic against Man City, wasn't he? So I really don't want to not have Lovren, you know, coming up against Roma. Let's just say, for instance, if Roma don't have Monolas, yeah, that's a big loss for Roma because he's a quality centre-back. But Roma aren't just a one-man team, are they? Like, their quality, they've got a very good attack and stuff as well. So we need to have our best players available as well. And, you know, Lovren, you've got to say, makes you starting 11 at the moment next to Van Dijk. So, yeah, I don't want to see Lovren out for definite at the moment. I think he deserves us to say that we want him to be all right. I want all Liverpool players to be all right, but I definitely don't want that to happen, you know. Blue Ticket said, hey. Judy says, why are there almost no people on the stream? Not too sure, mate, not too sure. Could just be the timing or whatever. Maybe the notifications hasn't gone out like normal. YouTube is all up and all over the place sometimes, isn't it? We just see how it goes. You know, it doesn't matter if like loads of people don't come on or whatever. If it's just us guys. If people end up watching this and you're not able to join me live or whatever tonight, then obviously feel free to leave a comment like always and stuff. But it just means Jiri or Blue Tick or whatever. It just means that you guys get my full attention instead of 100 people or whatever trying to comment at once. Blue Tick says, is the official announcement being made for Lovren injury? Blue Tick, I've literally, that was just Liverpool echo there on what Jurgen Klopp had said about it all. And that was the latest update from what Liverpool Echo's put out. Obviously, I said around lunchtime today, the only things that I could see was pretty much the same as what I just read there. I've just gone to Liverpool Echo on my phone just to see whether they had said anything different. So that's the latest on Lovren. So unless there's anything else that anyone has to add to that at this point, that's all I know. But I have seen a lot of people saying, yes, Roma without Monolas, that's good. But the latest that I know is that Monolas could be picked still for Wednesday's game for them. So I'm not getting the hopes up too much yet, guys, about that, you know. And also we've got to think, you know, we're kind of in a similar boat with Lovren being out. You know, a lot of people, like I say, Jack Mack had said about Monolas is like Van Dijk, so I'm guessing like some of you guys might be like, it would be worse if it was Van Dijk out. Like, obviously, Van Dijk is our best centre-back, I think it's fair to say, but I definitely do still feel that Lovren's a big blow. He was instrumental against City, and with Joel Matip out as well, Joe Gomez with the injury, you know, we've got a few injuries at the moment, haven't we? That we don't want to get anyone else injured because it's not just the Champions League. I mean, we're talking about Champions League games here, but Liverpool's still got something to do in the Premier League still yet, guys. So, you know, City have won the Premier League now, haven't they? They've managed to do that, but there's still top 4 spots to try and achieve for Liverpool. So we need to try and keep our players fit. So Lovren, you know, I hope that it's not a serious injury. I hope that he is available for the Roma game. The reason I'm saying that it's a concern for that game is because, obviously, I feel that in the Premier League, we could change things up a little bit to accommodate, but when it comes to Roma, you know, especially the first game at Anfield, I would have loved to have seen Lovren, well, pretty much the same team as what we played against City, because that looks really strong defensively as well as attacked in it. Josh Lawley, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you this evening? He said we needed Lucas Leiva to injure all the Roma players yesterday. Yeah, he featured against them, didn't he? He did play. I saw that one as well. You know, I guess some people would be like, oh no, we shouldn't wish bad upon anyone and all that. But yeah, Lucas, you know, he's still with Liverpool in the league, like to a lot of us and that. So I'm wondering whether he did put a couple of digs in there to try a few things, but who knows, isn't it, mate? Who knows? Hope you're good anyway, Josh, mate. Jake says, you're right, mate. You're right, Jake. How are you, buddy? Welcome to the stream tonight, mate. Is your sound alright, or is it my phone, Dad? What is wrong with the sound, Jake? Let me know. Let me just check on my phone, mate. Let me make sure. Let me just make sure. If it sounds a bit echoey, mate, then it could just be because I've got no carpet down in here at the moment. Oh no. Hold on 2 seconds. High power sound. Echoes a bit. 2 seconds, lads. 2 seconds. Right, let me start talking now. Hold on. I've got to try and catch up now with the live stream. See if that's alright, see if there's any sound now. Hold on. It's horrible. Let me start talking now. That's it. There you go. Is that better for you lot? Is that better? I just had to tweak something. I think it's where, obviously, I've moved into this new place. You can see, right, the kitchen is like to this side, and then like the front room and all this is here and stuff. And we haven't got our carpet fitted yet down here. So it is a little bit echoey and stuff at the moment. So I'm trying to adjust my settings and everything because the mic, like, it does like to reverb and echo and that. But how's that, guys? Let me know. If there's anything else that you want me to tweak, just give me a let me know in the comment section and I'll let you know. Hopefully it's not too bad now, lads. Did you see the assist from Cater to Augustine? Can't wait for him. It's going to be on fire in the mid. Was Blue Tick, was that the little flick? Is that the one that you're on about? Because I saw that, but I haven't seen anything else. Stephanie Hopkins had said about high power sound, echoes a bit. That's better. Right. Thank you for letting me know. How are you anyway today, mate? And Jake, thank you for letting me know, mate. That's perfect as it works. That's fine now. Thank you, lads. Thank you very much for letting me know. Apologies. You know, it's a pain in the arse when you move things and that. I've got to adjust things, tweak it all. You know, even things like the lighting and stuff is completely different because I'm in a completely different environment. So if ever you have slight problems with things, always feel free to leave a comment, guys, and I'll change it up. Sometimes it just needs a little touch here, a little stroke in there, you know, just to sort it all out. But hopefully that's all right now. Yes, that's the one, Kate. Yeah, I thought it was Blue Tick. It was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it, mate? Absolutely beautiful. Hi, Dad, says Nathan. You're right, Nathan, mate. How are you? Milos says, hi, Dad. Long time no see. You right, Milos, mate? Yeah. Sorry, buddy. I'm sorry, Milos, mate. I didn't stream for a little while because I've been moving into my new place. So, obviously, took up a bit of time. And I had a few problems as well when it comes to the move. Took me quite a while to get sorted, and then once we had moved in, it took a time as well to actually get the internet connected because we went with Virgin, and Virgin was like, oh, it's going to take 10 days to get it all sorted out and everything, and then we get an engineer out to you, and it was like, oh my god, 10 days, like, I need my YouTube fix, I need to speak to my boys. Right, so what did we speak about? We were speaking about Lovren and Monolas injury, right? We're saying about, you know, Monolas being out is a big blow for Roma, if he is, but at the moment he could still play for them on Wednesday. We were saying at Lovren, obviously for anyone that's just joined, the update there, Klopp said he hopes it's no more than a knock, but we haven't really heard whether he's going to be available still for this tie or whatever. But a couple of other things I wanted to bring up in this stream today, I thought was really funny as well, was Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Have any of you guys seen about a wound up Raheem the Snake Sterling? You know, when he scored, he said about he was smiling at Sterling or whatever, and yeah, Sterling said he was absolutely fuming. But yeah, I just thought that was absolutely funny. I wanted to see that. And any of you guys see about Graham Lasso as well, like saying that he feels that if, say for instance, Liverpool and Real Madrid make it to the final, he thinks that Real Madrid will like be really scared of coming up against Liverpool. I thought that was interesting. One, because I think it's a bit disrespectful to say about, you know, the final already, saying about Liverpool and Real Madrid being in the final. I didn't see the conversation, so maybe someone put it to him, like about Liverpool and Real Madrid getting into the final or whatever. But I think people need to stop thinking about the final and start to think about, you know, Liverpool still got to beat Roma. Roma could beat Liverpool yet. You know, and Real Madrid have got Bayern Munich as well. You know, anyone could end up in the final yet, guys. So that's just my views on that. But interesting that he thinks that Real Madrid would be scared of Liverpool because of our attack and that, and he feels that Real Madrid really won't want to come up against Liverpool this year. And something that I did like that he said that I think I actually agree with is Liverpool are the informed team in the Champions League. Saying that I haven't liked recently is a lot of fans that aren't Liverpool have been saying that Liverpool have had an easy run in the Champions League and saying Liverpool are well lucky, they've just had the easiest of runs. And I think that's absolute bullshit, guys. I don't know whether you guys agree with me. I'm not being biased just because I'm a Liverpool supporter or whatnot, but really, like, do you think Liverpool have had an easy run? I really don't think we have. Let's face it, we just had Man City, right? We just knocked Man City out of the Champions League. Man City were probably one of our favourites to win the Champions League. Yeah, they just won the Premier League in one of the fastest times, didn't they, to do it? And they've absolutely blitzed the Premier League. They're a quality team, one of the best teams in the world at the moment. So that wasn't easy, was it? Like, you know, and I also think, like, by saying that Liverpool are one of the informed teams, it's not just about who we've played, but it's how we're doing it as well. Like, Liverpool are playing really, really well when it comes to Europe. You know, and by saying that Liverpool have got an easy fixture again against Roma, I think that's a total disrespect again to Roma, because I don't think that Roma are a crap team by any means. I don't think they're an easy fixture like what some other fans are trying to suggest. Yes, they're not a Real Madrid, they're not a Bayern Munich, but Roma are a big club with a quality fan base like Liverpool, and you know, and they've got a history as well. Like, you know, I'm really looking forward to playing Roma, guys. I think, yes, I'm expecting Liverpool to go through because Liverpool are my team, but it's not going to be 2 easy games against Roma, guys. Honestly, mark my words. Roma are a quality outfit and they play good football, and I think it's going to be a quality couple of games against them. And I don't like what I'm hearing from other fans either. And I think more than anything, it's not peeing me off as a Liverpool fan. I think they're trying to wind Liverpool fans up, and that's not the bit that's winding me up. I'm not getting wound up as a Liverpool supporter. I'm more wound up by the fact that I think they're disrespecting Roma. Because I think Roma have achieved what these other fans, like Man United supporters and that, they haven't achieved. They're not in the semi-finals, are they? They haven't done what Roma's done this year. So I think pipe down, basically, is what I think on it. Like, because Roma obviously done better than what Man United have done this year, in my opinion. So I'm only saying Man United in that instance because a couple of Man United supporters were the ones that I mainly saw saying that Liverpool are just lucky this year. Like, and if Liverpool win the Champions League, we've just had an easy run. There's no easy run in the Champions League. You've got to turn up on a day still, ain't you? Man United haven't, have they? So that's what I think. Where was I anyway? Josh says, what did you think about Trent's pass to sell out against Bournemouth? Oh, mate, it was absolutely beautiful, wasn't it, mate? I thought it was quality. It was really, really good. And funnily enough, I've just read what you were about to say next, which I was going to say Stevie G. That is such a Steven Gerrard pass. It reminds me of a young Stevie. Exactly the same thoughts as me, Josh. I think when I watch Trent, I would love to see Trent, you know, maybe in the pre-season, get given a bit of game time in the midfield area, because, you know, I think he's a quality right back. I do think he's a quality right back, but I'd love to see him tested in midfield because he does remind me so much of a young Stevie. Like, and I'm not one of these that likes to compare players really, because I think every player is their own player. But there is so many things about him when I watch him that reminds me of being young and watching Steven Gerrard growing into the captain that we all love now and respect. You know what I mean? Like, even from the way he was like going like that to the fans and that, it's just like you can just see like Steven Gerrard like in him, like. But that ball was absolutely beautiful. There's not many players out there that, you know, 30 years old that make a pass like that. And he does it at, what, 19? Like, it's unreal, isn't it? He deserves... There's talk, isn't there, guys, about him getting that contract extension. Obviously, getting a nice little contract in the summer. And I think he deserves it. Like, I think he's been brilliant. He took a bit of stick recently, didn't he? Like, where he had a couple of rough games and that, but... You know, he's still young. That's going to happen. But he's rode that. He's had a couple of quality games against City. Another quality game the other day. And, yeah, at 19 years old, you can't ask for much more from a player like that that's playing for Liverpool Football Club, which, let's be honest, we've seen players 10 years older than Trent play for Liverpool Football Club, and they ain't got the balls to wear the shirt, have they? Let's face it. Like, how many times have we seen players sign for Liverpool and it's too big for them? They just can't take it. They can't stand the pressure. Yet Trent, at 19 years old, he's doing it. Even when he gets criticism, he pulls his socks up and he gets on with it. So I think outstanding from the young lad, and yeah, I wish all the best for him, honestly. Just join what's going on, says Nathan. I believe you probably know what's going on by now, Nathan, mate, because I didn't see you comment until then, mate, but I think you're probably up to date with what I'm saying anyway, but if you're not, mate, feel free to ask again. Blue Tick says, I don't understand why some fans want Liverpool to score just 2 goals against Roma. I think that's not enough. 4 would send a strong signal to the final. Liverpool will not make the mistake like Barcelona. Yeah, I fully agree, Blue Tick. I think, you know, I think we've got to keep the clean sheet again. I think I'm going to say the same thing as what I said going into, you know, the ties against Man City. The main thing that I want to see in the first leg against Roma is we need to keep that clean sheet at home, because you saw how much pressure that put on City in the second leg. The fact that, you know, they got no away goals, and you saw against Barcelona, you know, what Roma are capable of doing when it comes to comebacks and stuff like that. So, need to keep that clean sheet. But yeah, I think Liverpool have got more than enough capability of doing what we did against City, you know, and scoring goals and still being defensively strong. So, I want to see us, you know, keep strong at the back, but let the front three do what they do. You know, I'm hoping that Ox plays in the first leg, because I think he now is giving us something different in midfield. He's actually starting to pop up with a couple of shots from outside the box, which we've lacked since Coutinho's obviously gone to Barcelona and that. So I like him, what I'm seeing from him recently. I think maybe it's something that they've now discussed, or maybe he's took that one on his own. I don't know, but definitely good. You know, seeing the confidence coming out of him now. Obviously in the last game, like, he didn't score, did he? But against City, you see him get a couple of good goals and that. So, yeah, I definitely think that gives us another threat from outside the area, having Ox pop up in areas like that. It will give Roma something else to think about as well, which creates space in behind for the likes of Salah and that to do what they do best, isn't it? So, yeah, I think just stay strong at the back, keep a clean sheet, and score as many goals as possible in that first game. Put as much pressure on them for that second leg, because, you know, they kicked Barcelona out of the Champions League, so we can't take them lightly, and they can come back. And like I say, City aren't known for having a big, you know, fan base when it comes to their home ground or whatever, are they? But Roma have got a big fan base, and they have got a good atmosphere when it comes to being at home. So, you know, the pressure will be more on the Liverpool players when it comes to that second leg, more than what it was. And I think, I mean, I've seen a couple of videos now of the second leg from outside the City Stadium. Have you guys seen it? How loud the Liverpool fans was, the away fans? Absolutely outstanding. Outstanding. I don't know whether you'll be able to hear our fans as loud as that at the, you know, at the away ground when it comes to the Roma fixture, because they're loud as well, aren't they? Something I want to say as well, guys. Obviously, the tickets go up for sale. I know it will be different times, considering, like, depending on, like, obviously season ticket holders and all this and everything. But I'm looking to get hold of about 4 tickets. So if any of you guys know anyone that can get tickets or whatever, I know they haven't become available yet, but I'll be looking to get about 4 tickets, guys. I'm going to try and get some. But if I can't, I'm going to put it out there now. If any of you do ever get older tickets or whatever, I want some tickets, about 4 tickets for the Liverpool-Roma game at Anfield. If anyone can put me in contact with anyone that reckons they can get 4 tickets for that game, let me know as soon as possible, please, because I want to be there. I want to go. I decided. All right, so there's 4 of us that want to go and that. So, yeah, feel free to let me know, because, yeah, like I say, we're going to try and get them, but you know what it's like. It's going to be a mad rush to try and get tickets. But yeah, if there's any of you guys that can get hold of them or whatever and no other way, then please let me know, bud. Just join. Oh, saw that one. Jerry, mate, love your content. Going through a hard time really helps me take my mind off for a bit. Jerry, man, like, sorry to hear that you're going through a hard time, mate, but I'm glad you're enjoying the content and that, mate. Like I say to everyone, always feel free to inbox me, mate. Like, it's up to you, innit? Like, obviously it's your personal stuff and everything, but I've helped quite a few people through hard times and everything, like, and yeah, I'm always here if you need a chat, mate. You know that, so the offer's there, buddy. But yeah, if I can do anything like to help, then you know I will, mate. And if me just chatting shit about Liverpool for a bit helps, then I'm game for that, mate. I'm game for that, at least, isn't it? Fatal says, hey Daz, hey Fatal, mate, how are you, you legend? Welcome to the stream today, mate. Nathan says, no easy run, 2 teams in our group made it to quarters. beat title winning City, also Porto. We're unbeaten all season. Yeah, we're unbeaten all season. Yeah. That's what I'm saying, mate. These people that are saying that we've had an easy run, they're chatting absolute rubbish, aren't they? I can't stand it. Can't stand it, lads. It is rubbing me up, but you know, it's not so much rubbing me up like as a Liverpool supporter. Like I say, I just think they're being disrespectful to the other teams more than anything. So that's my main overlook on it. Josh says, if we do win the Champions League, I'm going to try and grow a sixth finger. Try and grow a sixth finger. So you can say you want to... Josh, can I just say, do you only have one hand, Josh, or can't you just do that? Is that not good enough? Like, I don't know how you try to grow a sixth finger. Like, you might strain too much or something. I don't know, but I think I'd probably just do that, Josh. Maybe. I don't know, Josh. It made me laugh anyway, Josh. So, fair play. If you do manage to grow a sixth finger, though, Josh, like, let me know how you did it, because that'd be like breaking some science barrier or record or something. You know what I mean? You'll be like some mad scientist, wouldn't you, I guess? Blue Tick says, I guess the reason they are saying easy run because they think Liverpool haven't been in the Champions League for a long time, and so they think it's luck for Liverpool. Yeah, probably. You know, and all this stuff about Roma selling the tickets beforehand. I tried to look into that a bit more, but all I'm seeing is speculation. I'm not seeing any proof that, you know, it is legit that Roma was actually selling tickets. Something that I read was that, you know, someone's put this together just at a whim, and it actually did happen. You know, and it, you know, I don't know what to believe. I don't know whether, you know, it's fixed or it's not fixed or whatever. All I know is if it was proved that it's fixed, then surely someone's going to get a massive slap on the wrist, ain't they? But the fact that we're not seeing it coming up on everything tells me that there's no real evidence or grounds to it. So I don't know, but I know on my last live stream we was talking about it, and a few of you were saying about a couple of hot balls and a couple of cold balls, saying that that's how they managed to fix it live and stuff. But it's a crazy fault, like, and crazy conspiracy. But yeah, I tried to do a bit of digging, but I'm coming up with ifs, buts, maybes. Really, no real evidence on it. So I guess you just believe what you want to believe. Did they fix it? You know, is it all a fix? I wouldn't put anything past anything being a fix these days, guys, to be honest. But all I care about is, you know, Liverpool turning up on a day, watching my team do the best they can. Hopefully we beat Roma. Hopefully we go through to the final, win our 6th Champions League. That would do me, you know. Like, and to be fair, like, I've seen people talk about this fixing thing, and I've seen Liverpool supporters saying, "Oh, if it's a fix, I don't care because we've got Roma." I'm not one of them Liverpool supporters that thinks like that, like, each their own and all that. But for me, you know, I don't like the thought of it being a fix to get us Roma or whatever, because for me, do you know what I mean? Like I said, there's no easy fixture there. Roma, Real Madrid, Bayern Munich, whichever team we would have got, it's going to be tough games anyway. So I don't see where the benefit would be with that. I don't see how they benefit by fixing it at all, really. They're going to make their money either way, aren't they? So I don't know, guys, to be fair. I think, like I say at the beginning of that conversation, people will believe what they want to believe. You'll have the ones that believe that it's all fixed and, you know, we'll look into it and stuff. And I've done a bit of digging because of you guys saying about it to me. But for me, I'm just going to enjoy the ride, guys. Liverpool in the semi-final. We've got Roma, 2 games. Hopefully we absolutely smash Roma. That would be nice as a Liverpool supporter, wouldn't it? But I guarantee it's going to be 2 entertaining games. Roma are a good team. And then hopefully we get in the final. Whoever we got in the final, like to see us win. You know, that's all I care about, guys, really, when it comes to that. But, you know, like I say, everyone's their own, isn't it, really? Thoughts on Isco, says Nathan. Nathan, are you bringing this up, mate? Because people are saying about maybe Real Madrid are going to offer... Is it 40 million or 50 million plus Isco in the summer for Salah? I'm just wondering whether that's why you're bringing up that, because if it's just in general, my thoughts on Isco, I think he's a fantastic player. And I think if Liverpool were just going into the transfer market to buy Isco, massive thumbs up from me, because I think he's outstanding. I just think Isco just never loses a ball. Like, I think he's genuinely, I'm a massive fan of Isco. But if it's Isco as part of a swap deal plus cash for Salah, I don't care who they like try and swap plus cash for Salah. I wouldn't do it. I want to keep Salah because I think no one in the world, even if someone offered me Messi and Ronaldo as a swap deal for Salah, I think nah. I want to keep my Salah. You know, like simple as that. I think he's outstanding. I absolutely love him. I think he's humble. He's our Egyptian king, isn't he? And I think he's priceless. Like I've seen today, people talking about how much will Salah be worth if Liverpool would sell him in the summer. 300 million at least, 200 million at least. How much is he worth? I don't think you can put a price tag on Mohamed Salah at Liverpool now. I really don't. I think, you know, he's one of us guys, and I think it would take a lot more than money for him to move from Liverpool Football Club. I really do. I really do. I don't think I would accept any player plus cash for Mo Salah, honestly. But that's just me. But yeah, I like Isco though. If it was, would I go after Isco in the summer? Is he a good player in my opinion? Yeah, I would, but not if it involves Salah going the other way at all. Nathan says, well, Mane form coming back. Yeah, I think so. I think Mane's looking like he's rode that little dip that he had, wouldn't it? But something that I did touch on a little bit on my live streams on this channel, briefly over the last couple of weeks, is I said, like, I feel that maybe, yeah, there was a definite dip from Mane, but this season, I don't think Mane's been as bad as what we all felt like Mane's been, because Salah's been so good. Because Mane's actually, like, not done too bad, you know. But because Salah's been absolutely smashing it, Firmino's been outstanding as well. I think Mane took a bit more criticism than what he may have done if we didn't have Salah at the club. You know, and you've got to remember as well, Mane's been shifted out to the left wing instead of on the right wing like he was last year. So, yeah, I think if you look at the whole picture, I don't think really he's been that bad. But yeah, I definitely think that Mane is starting to look a bit more like the Mane that we used to. But yeah, it's good to see Mane, you know, playing like that. My only concern when it comes to Mane starting to score like that, and it's what me and my brother was saying in the last game, was Mane seems to get a goal or starts playing a bit better, and then I feel like some occasions he gets a little bit too greedy. Like, I think there's the odd chance where I think all you had to do was look up and just pass it to someone, and it's an easy tap in, and Mane tries something, or he tries a spectacular, and I think, you know, like, you pass it, it's a goal, it's a victory, or it's an even more comfortable win or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, and that's my only concern with Mane sometimes. But like I said as well, like Salah can fall victim to that as well. Like, I think all the greats can. Suarez used to do it, Sturridge has done it, you know. There's a lot of players out there that can be greedy when it comes to getting in front of goal, and to be honest with you, it doesn't matter if all the players are scoring, does it? You know, Mane, Salah, Firmino, they all keep getting on the score sheet and that. So it's not a major problem and everything, but I just, I look back at like the games like against Everton and that, and you think if Mane passed there or whatever, you know, it's a different story. So that's my one concern with that. So hopefully he doesn't end up going that way again. Wish your second leg was in Anfield. Me too, mate. Me too, fatal. I do as well. Mitchell says, yes, that's nice to see you, mate. Nice to see you too as well, Mitchell, mate. How are you today, buddy? Hope you're well, mate. Nave says, when getting channel back? If you're on about my other channel, mate, it is back now, mate. It is back. I just haven't set it all up yet, because to do the live streaming and everything on that one, I should be able to do everything on that one now. I should be able to, because, yeah, I should be able to, but where I've been moving in that, I haven't looked here, I haven't sorted it all out. So once I'm fully sorted here, then I will start putting content out on that as normal. But I didn't want to just do a live stream on that and then try and juggle everything as well as all this stuff that I'm doing in my personal life as well. It would just be too much. I can't run 2 YouTube channels at once, plus do all this. So I thought, because you guys are used to regularly getting live streams and that on this channel at the moment, I'll try and do my live streams on this, you know, as much as possible around this at the moment. They're not used to getting much out of me for a while because of obviously the ban that I got on it. So, but that will be up and running as normal once everything's calmed down in my personal life, mate. I've got to try and find this now. Right, I think I'm back where I was. I hope we don't get Raul if we beat Roma, says Fatal, because, you know, Ronaldo would be up for with him, formerly playing for Man United. Yeah, well, you know, something that I've seen with that Fatal is, like, everyone's saying, like, Ronaldo would be their main threat, you know, like, if we play him and everything. But Real Madrid have got a good team, haven't they? But I think, you know, if Liverpool end up getting Real Madrid in the final, if both teams did get through and get into the final, then I think it'd be an entertaining game either way, because both teams attack, don't they? So I don't know how it would go, but I feel like Liverpool could take them in one game. One game, I can't see why we couldn't beat them, to be honest. Dewey says, nah, it's cool, I can deal with it myself. You talking BS about Liverpool is helpful enough. Good to hear it, mate, good to hear it. That's all I care about then. I'll just keep chatting BS, mate, about Liverpool. That's good. Mitchell says 5 fingers, 1 thumb. That does, mate. Oh, God, here we go, Mitchell. God, yeah. Mate, I ain't been at school for years, mate, so I forgot how many fingers and thumbs I've got. Don't you worry. Says Jimmy, hope you're alright, mate. Yeah. I hope he is as well. Harry, Carlin, welcome to the stream, mate. What are the injury concerns? Harry, mate, if you're still there, buddy, because it took me a while to get to your comment. Thank you for joining me anyway. Basically, Lovren obviously was withdrawn when he... Lovren looked like he took a knock. Klopp's update on it is he don't know whether it's any more serious than a knock or whatever at the moment. Monolas was withdrawn from their game. They were saying that it looked like it was just a bit of cramp. He could be available for their game on Wednesday, but a few people are saying that he looks like he may not be available for the first game against Liverpool. So, at the moment, Liverpool may not have Lovren for the first game against Roma, and Roma may not have Monolas for the first game. But on the other hand, both teams could end up with both them players. So, that's the two injuries, the two injury concerns there at the moment, mate. But I'm hoping we're all right for Lovren. We haven't had anything major come out saying that Lovren's a definite out or whatever. Is the update there. And Monolas, like I say, a lot of people saying he'd be missing the game, but from what I hear, he could play for him on Wednesday. So that's the latest that I've seen anyway. David says Man United v Spurs FA Cup predictions. Spurs to win, hopefully. Maverick, you're right, Mav, mate. How are you, buddy? Win, lose or draw? We've won already, anyways, with Neville Cologne. I like it a lot. Hope you're good, Mav, mate. Hope you're good today. Blue Tick says Champions League draw, Salah versus against former club and Bayern revenge on Real Madrid. Don't you think this is a bit odd? Yeah, it could be a bit odd, you know, like it could be. Are you saying it because it's like headlines, isn't it? I guess Blue Tick, but I don't know. It could have just panned out that way, couldn't it? I guess. Maverick says, "Take it one game at a time, Roma. Let's have them." Yeah, I think so as well, mate. I think so. Blue Tick says, "If Liverpool go to the final, who do you really want in the final?" If we manage to beat Roma, then, like I say, I think, you know, if we end up getting Real Madrid, it'll be end-to-end. If we play against Bayern Munich, who would I prefer at Bayern Munich and Real Madrid? I probably think Real Madrid, because I think Real Madrid would be more suited to Liverpool beating, to be honest, than what I do actually think Bayern Munich. But I think I'll probably be one of the only people that would say that, because I think a lot of people would probably pick Bayern. I think I see Nathan there saying Bayern for the final, but for me, I think Real Madrid. And I know I'll probably be one of the only people that would say that, but on a serious opinion, I think Real Madrid would be there for the taking over one game, whereas I think Bayern Munich, it's just something about Bayern Munich that I just think they'll turn up on a day and, you know, it would be hard for me to see us, you know, I don't know. It's just something about Bayern Munich that I don't really want to come up against in the final. But, you know, you got to look at Real Madrid and their history, and they can turn up, can't they, as well? And they got quality players. It don't matter. Any team that we come up against, it's going to be tough, innit? And you've got to beat the best to win it. So, I think, you know, if we beat Roma, then we deserve to be in the final, of course. And the other two teams are going to be shitting it coming up against Liverpool. So, and they won't want to face us. So, I don't know. I just think Real Madrid would be more of an open game, and I think it would suit Liverpool more. I think Bayern Munich would be a little bit more compact, in my honest opinion. So, be interesting, guys. Put in the comment section now. If Liverpool were to beat Roma and get into the final, who would you rather come up against, Bayern Munich or Real Madrid? Like I say, my views on it, guys, is I think Real Madrid would be more end-to-end, more open. I think it could suit Liverpool. I think Bayern Munich would be a little bit more compact. And I don't know whether that would suit Liverpool in the final, to be honest. Because that's where you would need confidence and you would need experience. And I think that's where Liverpool sometimes don't have the edge in some of these big games. I don't know. You see how we tore Man City apart at moments, you know, like when it's open. And yeah, I think that's what it would be like against Real Madrid. Maverick says, Mane never went away. He's pure class. Even if he's been off, it's still a class act. Yep. That's what I'm saying. I think Mane, even though like we was all saying like there was a dip in form this year, I think like you got to give him some props. Like Mane hasn't actually been as bad as what people was thinking this year. If you look at the bigger picture, he's done all right, guys. He has done all right, but he got a lot of stick because I think purely because he just wasn't banging in goals as much as what Salah was, but. They can't all bang in goals that much. I mean, Salah's been outstanding, isn't he? Like, no one's doing what Salah's doing this year. LSM, you alright, LSM, mate? How are you, buddy? Hope you're good. I hope you're good today. Spurs have managed to keep Kane and Eriksen while doing F all 4 years. If they can, we should be able to do the same. I agree. I don't know what it is with Spurs. Spurs just seem to have a way with transfers, don't they? I'm not sure what they do. I don't know how they do it, but they seem to manage to squeeze all the pennies out of teams, don't they, and everything, and keep their players in that if they want them. Nathan says Firmino versus Firmino. How is it actually pronounced? I think it's Firmino, but I could be wrong. I'm not the best to ask for that, Nathan, mate, to be honest, because I can't pronounce many players' names, to be fair, buddy. I always get players' names wrong. I get everyone's names wrong. Like, I'm one of these people that if I go out and about or whatever, I call everyone mate because I can't pronounce people's names. Honestly, I'm like, you alright, mate? You alright, mate? Hello, mate. How are you? You alright, mate? It's literally because I don't say people's names right, pretty much. Edison says, I have no problem with Mane at the moment whatsoever. He's fine. He's grooved back. Yep, I think that's fair to say as well. The G-League does. I think you spend a bit too much time on questions. I think you answer more questions rather than focusing on one would benefit you. Maybe, mate. Maybe. Could do. I mean, something that I find hard, and it's something that people have said to me, like, oh yeah, like about structure or whatever with it. But the problem that I have is I think some people do that, but I could be a lot more structured if I just did a video. Like I could sit in front of the camera for 5 minutes, 10 minutes and just say, like, say this for instance, Lovren and Monolas injury concerns. I could just literally make my life a lot easier and put out a video and just say, right, this is the update with Lovren and Monolas. Do that and then sit there for like 20 minutes once you guys comment on that and do that. Or I could set the live stream up, talk about it, just say Lovren and Monolas and then, like, you know, just get your guys' views on it. But then I'd be ignoring so many of you people, and one of the reasons why my channel grows, like, and you know, gets so much success is because I use it like the way I've always viewed like my channels and that is like as if we're all kind of sitting at a pub, you know, and like you lads are like sitting opposite me. We're all sitting around the table at the pub or whatever, and we're just talking about Liverpool and stuff, like, and it's laid back. That's how I wanted my channels. It's laid back. It's laid back talking about Liverpool, laid back talking about football. You know, like otherwise it just doesn't seem to work for me because I can't do all this like sitting there like you know what I mean. And I try to talk to everyone and try and read as many comments as possible because otherwise you get people get like upset and peed off. Like you missed my comment, you missed this, you missed that, and I don't like that. I try to spend as much time as I possibly can like answering the questions. You know, that's why most of my live streams are about an hour long. I tried to do an hour live stream, didn't I? So, but you know, I think once I'm doing my other channel as well, like Liverpool one, I think the Liverpool one will be like videos like what I just said, and then this one, because it's on the bench TV, this will be the more laid back one. So the other one will be more about whatever I'm talking about. So it would be the update and then I'll come over and I'll do like a laid back stream or something on this channel. I think that's kind of what I've got in my head at the moment, guys. But yeah, there's definitely things that could benefit me and make my life easier, but it's just, I try to involve you lot in it a lot as well, so it's just trying to juggle it all, isn't it? Like, to keep everyone happy as well. See, it is quite hard to do. Jesus. Now I've got to find where that was. It's just jumped on me. Right. Can't understand why he gets so much grief. Mane and Salah both make greedy decisions, but Mane's get highlighted most often. Lol, hence they play with unpredictability, and this makes them so special. I think that's a good point that you just made there, Maverick, like about the unpredictability. I guess if every time they was passing or whatever, that becomes readable. So if every now and then, like, they do try and take a shot on or whatever, and, you know, a defender might think, oh, he's going to turn this way because he's going to shoot, and then he does pass, he won't have space. So I do get your point when you're saying that, to be fair. And I definitely do think that Mane gets a lot more stick. Like I said, Salah he's greedy in some situations, and like all the top strikers that we've had in that have all been greedy and everything, like in certain situations. So I think Mane does get more stick for it. Like, I think you're spot on with that. And I think this year as well, I think Mane's got a lot of stick that I don't think he fully deserves. There was definitely a dip from Mane, but I just think that was a confidence thing. And I think what didn't help was that, you know, his confidence was getting knocked more because everyone was getting on his back, when really all Mane had was what every footballer has, and that was just a bit of a dry spell in front of goal, really, wasn't it, I guess? Like, every striker and that has that. And Mane ain't even a striker, he's a bloody winger, isn't he? Like, so it's not even down to him to really score loads of goals, and he's still scoring, isn't he? Callum, you're right, Callum, mate. How are you today, buddy? Lovren's injury was nothing serious, right, Daz? Or am I presuming wrong? It's apparently just a knock, but Klopp said he hopes it's just a knock. He doesn't know at the moment whether it's anything more serious, but we're awaiting an update with it. I think the fact that they're not giving us anything at the moment means to me that, you know, it maybe he missed the next game, but I'm hoping that means that he doesn't miss, obviously, the game against Roma. But the Monolas, however you want to say his name, won. I wanted to update people on that because obviously it is something that us Liverpool fans want to keep an eye on as well, because obviously we've got them soon, but as well because a lot of people are saying he's going to be missing the game against Liverpool. But the latest update from what I've heard is that he could even play for them this Wednesday. So I don't think it's as serious as what most people are saying. It was just a bit of cramp. So that's as much as I know anyway. But I hope you're good anyway, Callum, mate. Callum says, I think I prefer Bayern, even Madrid's fringe players like Asensio. Asensio is absolutely sick. I love Asensio. Have more Champions League experience than players at clubs like United and City. Yep, Nathan, Bayern, better defence. Marcel to attacking. Night, Dads. Good night, Nathan, mate. You take care, buddy. Thanks for joining me, though, tonight. See you in the next one, hopefully, Nathan, buddy. Maverick, some criticise Mane as if we have an alternative player that can step in and play his position. Lol, I know. We ain't got anyone, have we? I think that's something that we need to get in the summer. We need to get another winger in that can play left and right wing, I think, personally. Or, you know, bring someone up from the youth ranks or keep someone back from on loan or something. I don't know. I don't know what we should do, but we definitely need someone as cover, I reckon. Salim, welcome, mate. I hope you're all right, mate. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Mane has been amazing lately. Yep. He's confident in his ability again and takes the game on. Yeah, I agree. He's also improved in defending. Yep. He runs back and presses a player. Our front three are amazing. Yeah. I think I like the fact that you've just said about he's also improved defending there, Salim. Because something that I've noticed is I think that Mane is working a lot harder defensively than what Salah is. And Salah gets a lot more praise than Mane anyway. But Salah gets quite a lot of praise, I've noticed, from like pundits and that, for his work rate, not just being up front, but like how he gets back, you know, and everything, and tucks in. But I think Mane actually does that a lot better than what Salah does. So, you know, I think Mane, just his all-round game at the moment, Mane, he looks like a new player than what we all saw a couple of months ago. And I think that's a confidence thing. But like I say, I just think he went for a bit of a dry spell. And I think everyone was jumping on him because he was having a dry spell. And I think that wasn't helping the case. But like I say, I think that he didn't warrant the criticism that he was getting at the time. And I must admit, like, I was one of the people that was saying, like, I don't know what's going on with Mane at the moment. Like, I don't know whether he's unhappy about certain things. But if you look at the bigger picture this year, like I say, Mane hasn't actually had a bad season, guys. Like, he's actually done all right. Like, he's a quality player, and you've got to stick by your players, because let's face it, Mane is still one of our front three that absolutely terrifies everyone in Europe, don't they? Let's face it, like Mane, Salah and Firmino have all been top draw this year. Top draw. And you got to look at us defensively now as well. Like, a lot of people are talking about our defence now, like the clean sheets that we're keeping and the goalkeeper and that now. Like, you know, people are starting to say Liverpool are now starting to look solid all across the pitch. I think the main thing that I've noticed over the last couple of days, since we kicked Man City out of the Champions League, have you noticed that a lot of people are talking about Liverpool looking strong up top, strong defensively, but we could do with adding another centre-back, and the area that everyone's saying that we need to strengthen in most is midfield now. Which, funnily enough, not saying that my subscribers are like the best in the world, but you're the best in the world. But me and you guys were talking about, like, over a month ago, weren't we? Where's the key areas that we need to strengthen in the summer? We're all saying we need, like, midfielders. So, there you go. Just saying, like, a bit of a big up to you guys, you know. Ferno says, hey, Daz. You're all right, Ferno. How are you today, my friend? Hope you're good. Just got a fresh trim. Love it, Ferno. Me too. Well, I got it the other day, but got me out on today anyway, because I got me fresh trim, but I've been busy and I couldn't be bothered to do my hair properly tonight. I come home and it's all like over the place, and I thought, sod it, the hat's going on for the stream, you know. Paul says, hello, Dazza. Hello, Paul. How are you as well? Ferno and Paul's in the building. You guys have joined a little bit late, though, so I do apologise, because I will be shutting it down in a minute. Mrs. has took the lad in to have a bath quickly, and I've heard that he's out now, so I will have to knock it off in a minute. Ferno says, we need more squad players. I'd get Shaqiri. That's a good shout, Ferno. A few people have brought up Shaqiri to me, the backup winger. He could play Cam also, yep. And get De Vrij, yep. Delete gets a Southampton player because they're going down, yep. Yeah, I think that we should definitely go for De Vrij, however you want to say his name, because I think that would be a good bit of business, and I liked what I saw when I saw him partnered with Van Dijk. I thought they looked solid together. He's also a threat when it comes to set pieces up the other end as well. You know, we saw that against England for anyone that watched that game. I thought he was good. Yeah, and the Shaqiri thing, I don't think it's a bad idea at all. Shaqiri's shown in the past that, you know, he's a quality player. I don't think he'd expect to be first team at all for Liverpool, considering, you know, the team that he plays for and where we are in the league. Why, you know, he might be a bit big-headed because of who he is, but I don't think he should be expecting to be first team above the players that we've got if we were to sign him. I think that it would be a clever bit of business as well getting him, because I don't think it costs us too much money. So, yeah, I got to agree with getting Shaqiri as well. If the money's right, then I don't think it'd be a bad bit of business. He can play either wing, like you say. He can play Cam. Can play off a striker. So, yeah, you're not the first person to say it to me, mate. So, I like what you just said there. Paul says, didn't get a notification for this stream. I don't think a lot of people did, Paul. I don't think many people are getting my notifications at the moment from YouTube. I don't know why. But I've had a lot of people say to me recently, like, I haven't been getting notifications for your live streams or whatever. So I don't know why YouTube are doing it, but they're doing it. Or they're not doing it. So a lot of my subscribers aren't being able to watch my content at the moment, which is very, very annoying. But there's not much I can do about it if YouTube don't want to send out the notifications, you know. Phono says I didn't get a notification also. Yeah, it's crap, isn't it, guys? What I do, lads, next time I do a live stream, I'll put it out on Twitter, because I know a few of you guys follow me on Twitter, didn't you? So hopefully that covers a few of you guys at least, but I know there's a lot of you guys that don't follow me on Twitter or whatever. Maverick says what you can do is have 3-4 themes that you can give your thoughts on, then this can ensure that those on the line guide their comments to the themes you discuss. Yeah, I can try it, Mav, I can try it, mate. I do try, do you know what I mean? But it's trying to juggle it all at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, I always try to do it. Like, what I do next time, we put the themes in the description, like what you say, Mav. We write them in the description, and then I say, right, the themes for this live stream is this. But I guarantee you, it will end up going slightly off topic because all my subscribers are so used to just being able to talk about whatever they want, you know what I mean? And then someone will comment about, oh, have you seen this, Daz? And, you know, it would be hard for me to just ignore it, you know. But we will try. We'll try and start to implement stuff like that, guys, so that we can try and stick to certain things as much in the future because it will definitely benefit me. But, you know, I know a lot of things would benefit me when it comes to, like, my personal time and would benefit me when it comes to the channels and stuff, like with growth and things like that. But I've mainly just put you guys first. Like, I try to, you know, listen to what you guys have to say about everything, like, but I know it does harm me in certain ways, but, you know, I more care about what you guys think more than anything, so... Richard, you alright, Richard, mate? How are you? Evening, guys. Hope everyone's well. I'm alright, Richard, mate. I hope you're good, though, buddy. Paul says, what did Paul just say? That would be interesting. I just came across it by chance. Well, that was bloody lucky then, wasn't it, Paul? Ferno, will you ever upload on the Bench LFC? I will do, Ferno, I will do. I was saying to the lads earlier, I should be able to live stream on that again now. But where I've been moving and everything, I've got to set up everything, like my software that I use to actually live stream and stuff like that. I've got to set all that up so that I can do that, but at the moment, because you guys are used to getting content on this, I've only done it on this because I just ain't got the time. I'm struggling to even find time to put out content on this channel, let alone trying to do 2 channels and, you know, work, the move and everything. Like, you know, I'm so busy at the moment, guys, so busy, like I'm exhausted. So once everything kind of died down in my personal life a bit, I will get it all up and running again, and the other channel will be running as well. But it's just too much, lads. Honestly, it's far too much. Like, but like I say, because you guys are used to me putting out content on this at the moment, I thought this would be the main one that I put out on as soon as I get the internet up and running here. I think we need 6 players, says Richard. Yeah, feel free to put in, Richard, them 6 players that you think, or the positions at least, that you think we could do with. Ferno says Robson, Van Dijk, De Vrij, Klein. That'd be strong as anything, wouldn't it, Ferno? I definitely like that. Maverick says, lol, yeah, you're right. Salah plus Firmino are getting all the plaudits, yeah. But it's Mane who has adapted his game to drop back and press/hustle. Fully agree. That is exactly what I think. To win back ball and start forward transitions. Yeah. And he doesn't get the plaudits for it at all, does he? You know, it's something that I've noticed, and obviously you've noticed it as well, Mav. And I think a few people have probably noticed it, but I don't think, you know, pundits and everything say about it at all. Like, and I know a lot of fans ain't saying about it. They're just getting... a lot of people slate Mane because they're like, oh, he's losing the ball again. But Mane's often won the ball before he loses it, so it's like you've missed the hard part that Mane's done beforehand. Like, that's just what I've noticed anyway. But you know, like, something that I've noticed in general is I say something good about Mane, and a lot of people go, oh yeah, but straight away it gets onto, oh, Salah was fantastic, or Firmino was this, or you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, did you see what Mane did there? I don't think a lot of people are really watching what Mane does in the games because they're not really talking about him. And I think that's a little bit unfair, to be honest, like this year. Well, as last year, everyone was talking about Mane, wouldn't they? This year, everyone's talking about Salah. So, Paul says, I was watching Marco Pierre White and I found this stream, wasn't sure if it was an old one. Well, luckily it wasn't, mate. Luckily you did manage to join in, so that was a touch. YouTube trying to be dicks, trying to mess your channel up. Yeah, it wouldn't be the first time, Paul, wouldn't be the first time. Like I say, my last stream that I put out, you know, a lot of people didn't even get notified. It didn't get put in a thing, but it also, Paul, it's what happens. Like, I didn't get to put any content out for a week or so because of the move. So YouTube goes, all right, you're not putting anything out, so we're not going to let any of your subscribers know now that you're not putting anything out. You know, it's just what they like, mate, basically. So it will take me a couple of weeks of putting stuff out again. It's like my other channel. It will take me a good month probably of uploading on it to start getting stuff out to my subscribers again. You know, it's just the way it all works, the algorithms and stuff. Maverick says, did you see the rumour that Liverpool were looking at Barca #2 goalkeeper? Sielerson, I can't say his name. I think he's Dutch. I haven't seen it, Mav, no. Is he any good? I don't really know anything about him. I haven't seen the rumour either, so it'd be interesting. I'd like to know if he's any good or not, but I'll definitely have a look for that one. Richard says that he... Oh, I am going to have to go in a minute though, guys. He's decent but not top level, says Richard Ferno. When Chan goes, we need centre defensive mid and keep Gruitch. Apparently he's been doing bits for Cardiff in centre defensive mid. Yeah, I think Gruitch, they're trying to work on his defensive side of his game. It's something that Klopp wanted him to work on, was his defensive side of the midfield game. That's why he's doing that, if you know what I mean. Why is Markovic still at the club? Don't ask me, Paul. Don't ask me. Fernando Milner, Hendo, Ox needs to be on midfield for the Roma game. Yeah, that's a well-balanced midfield there, mate. I would even go as far as saying that Genie could be in contention, because I think Genie's been doing well as well recently, because we can't sell him, Paul, says Kieran. You're right, Kieran, mate. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Yeah, that is probably pretty much why Markovic is still at the club, because he's shite, mate. Absolute shite. Kieran, he must be shit that no one wants him. He is. Like, I thought he was going to be like the bollocks, because he was meant to be good. He was highly rated, wasn't he? But he's so lightweight. He's too lightweight for the Premier League. Richard says Markovic is decent, but never had a chance, though. I think he needs bulking up a bit. I think that's what it is, Richard. He's far too lightweight for the Premier League. If I was a club, like abroad, I'd take a chance on him, because he's good. He's just far too lightweight. Like, he's like a feather. He just gets blown over, doesn't he? Blue Chick says, what do you think of the new leaked home kits? If that's true, I think they're proper smart. I like them. Do you... Guys, quickly to end this stream, because I am going to have to shut it down because she wants to come in with a kid. What do you guys think of these leaked home kits if you've seen it? I think they look really smart. I really like them, to be fair. Just for any of you guys that have seen it, not liking the collar. See, I like the collar, Paul, but I like kits with a collar, though. I'm more like collars and things, but it looks okay, but I prefer the one we have now. I think I like it maybe a bit more, Paul, but see, everyone has different opinions, don't they, with it. Sit at the benchmark, so we need the squad depth they have. Yep. Yeah, we need to be up there competing with them next year, Richard, for definite. Ferno, Cater, Hendo, Ox next year midfield. Yeah, Cater's coming in, and we've got to remember that one. I think Ox and Cater will probably be like a rotation thing next year, because I think they're going to be similar. What you're seeing Ox start to do now, that driving force in midfield, that's what Klopp brought Cater in for, I think, because that's similar to how Cater plays. But, you know, Ox is definitely playing himself into a starting team for next year, the way he's going. If he keeps improving, you know, he's going to be one of the lads trying to fight for that starting berth. And Ferno, imagine Markovic as a centre midfielder. Oh God, Ferno, can you imagine? Jesus, up against like some of the big lads, you know what I mean? Wow, no, I don't want to picture it. Paul says a striker Liverpool should buy for Mara Diodores. I can't pronounce that name either. He's got 17 goals in the French league. He's 23 years old, I think. Oh really? Paul, you know quite a bit about other leagues, don't you? I've noticed this. Richard, I have a feeling we'll go for the likes of Butland, Decor. Yep. The kits look decent. I think so as well, Ferno. I think so. Richard says the kits are just meh. They need more imagination. Not a fan then, Richard. I'll take it. He can hit one. He can hit one. He can hit one. Paul, I hope they get rid of the white and green jerseys. Don't like that one. Oh, really? Yes, you don't like that ones. Yeah. I don't know whether I'm a big fan of them either, to be fair. Right, guys, thank you for joining me for this live stream, guys. We've hit the hour anyway. I'm going to have to get off so she can bring him back in before he goes to bed. Does I follow the leagues in Europe? Yeah, that's always handy to know, so you can keep me updated then, because I don't really follow too many of them, mate, to be fair, as I've told you guys before. Thank you for joining me, guys. Like I say, the Lovren and Monolas thing, as far as we know at the moment, you know, there's no proof that either of them are going to miss the game, the first game. Liverpool versus Roma at the moment. Manolas could feature for Roma in their next game on Wednesday. Lovren could have just been a knock. We don't know if it's anything serious more than that at the moment. I think if Klopp's, you know, taking it a bit serious, Lovren may sit out of the game on our next game, so that we're definitely alright for the Roma game. That's just what I think on it. Manolas may even sit out of the game on Wednesday. Who knows, guys? But, you know, if it was me, I don't want to miss Lovren. I don't want him to be injured, guys. Alright? Thank you for joining me. Like I said, though, guys, smash a thumbs up quickly before you go if you haven't already. It'd be muchly appreciated. Was there anything else I want to say before I go? I don't think so. But Ferno says, I like the white third shirt for 18-19. Right, there you go. Paul says, good luck, Daz. Take care. Thank you very much, Paul. You take care as well. Richard says, I follow the German League. Yeah, I follow the German League a bit as well, Richard, mate. I quite like the German League. Good luck, legends. You're never all clone. You too, Paul. And like I said, guys, quickly before I shut off, if any of you guys know anyone or can get hold of any tickets, I know they're not for sale yet, but for the Liverpool-Roma game at Anfield, the first one, please feel free to message me because I am looking to get 4 tickets for that game. I want to be there. I want to be at Anfield cheering on the team for that game. So let me know, yeah, guys. Be much appreciated if you can get some information on it at least. All right, I've been on the Bench TV. You've all been legends. See you in the next one, guys. Hope you have a good rest of your evenings. Boom.